Orn Free Taa was a Twi'lek most well known for being the senator of his homeworld Ryloth. He was visually distinct from most other members of his species, having 4 lekku instead of the usual 2, and having 4 fingers on each hand instead of 5. The 2 extra lekku were actually fatty deposits, which was at one point in Twi'lek culture seen as a sign of power and affluence. It's unknown whether or not the difference in fingers was due to a mutation, or if it was a sign that he was a member of a specific subspecies of Twi'lek. During the Separatist Crisis, Orn Free Taa was a member of the Loyalist Committee, but his fellow Twi'leks saw him as corrupt, having watched him amass wealth and luxury rather than help the people he was meant to represent. His behavior on the galactic capital led to the rise of a political rival named Cham Syndulla, who was more a man of the people. When the Separatists invaded Ryloth during the Clone Wars, Mace Windu convinced Taa to work with Syndulla and Republic troops to defeat the invaders. Taa seemed to have a knack for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. He was on board Mandalorian Duchess Satine's ship when it was attacked by Separatist forces as well. Not long after, he was taken hostage by the bounty hunter Cad Bane as part of efforts to release the gangster Zero the Hutt from Republic prison. When the Clone Wars came to an end, clone troopers remained on Ryloth as part of a supposedly peaceful occupation. The new galactic empire that rose in place of the Republic installed a dunium mine on the planet under the guise that it was providing jobs for the Twi'leks who lived there, when in reality they were securing their grip on the world and mining metal for the Death Star, which was well under construction. Orn Free Taa served the Empire loyally and attempted to use their friendship to remove Cham Syndulla from the political scene, as the Twi'lek people still looked to him for leadership rather than their senator. But the Empire in turn used Taa as a puppet, staging a failed assassination that framed Cham as the assassin. Despite taking a sniper shot to the head, Taa survived and continued to work with the Empire. Cham was arrested but escaped Imperial custody and spent the next 5 years leading the Free Ryloth movement against Orn Free Taa and the Empire. The resistance became so severe that Darth Vader himself was sent to Ryloth with Orn Free Taa to deal with it. And that's the last we've seen of Senator Taa so far. I doubt we'll get more to his story because he is a rather minor character, and I personally believe his supposedly attempted assassination will be his intended end. Yes, he shows up in a book later in the timeline, but for the purposes of on-screen storytelling, I think we've seen the last of Orn Free Taa. So that's it for today. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.